Benar, dah. Warca aku muda. Usoi krei. Usau beri usau tengam. Orang bab bisnis orang bapihun ini. Het segera ni kuisai. Halak jom ye. Halak jom se. Baik baro tenang. Sia dan tenang. Sia dan tenang. Sia dan tenang.
Lithuania
will perform fire ritual. It's the ritual which we are doing, which we are performing in every celebration, in every festival, in every wedding ceremonies, and it's the main thing in our rituals. What we shall do? We will lit the fire. We will make the offerings. We will make the offerings to fire goddess. We will offer the salt. We will make offerings to earth goddess Gemina. We will offer the grain. We will we will pray and make offerings to thunder god, to greatest thunder god Perkunas, and we will sing songs or will chant songs devoted to our gods, to fire goddess Gabia, to earth goddess Gemina, to thunder god Perkunas.
and fire worship a la Havan. Hindu and Mayan being performed parallel.
King Almighty to give us prosperity, welfare, hospitality.
Elizabeth Mokham Singh from Suriname spoke about dreams in various traditions. Every culture has its own way of sorting or classifying dreams, which influences the narrative and the interpretation of dreams. She concluded with a note that dreams in its functional and authoritative capacity can go far beyond the boundaries of religion, as they are a part of dynamic and transformative elements of religion and spirituality. Konrad Loge, General Secretary of the World Congress of Ethnic Religions and a practicing Asatru himself from Belgium, stressed the need of bringing together closely related traditions from Europe like Norse, Celtic, Baltic, Ossetian, Roman, Greek, Persian and Hindu traditions from the East.
Now this is
Mahabir Prasad from Trinidad and Tobago, a Hindu himself, presented a paper explaining the importance of domes in various traditions of the world. Yatautas Timenas from Lithuania explained the beautiful symbolism presented through the textile in Baltic countries. The concepts in the local culture and tradition have been so brilliantly elucidated through the textile designs that a deeper search into the expression would bring out the deeper ideas behind the art. Lithuanian participant Jonas Trinkunas, president of the World Congress of Ethnic Religions from Lithuania, presented his paper on Romuva, the spiritual movement of Lithuania. Paganism has been recognized by the government of Lithuania, and Mr. Jonas is the chief priest of Romuva tradition. The Lithuanian traditional worldview was all-inclusive and not an exclusive one, he stated. Religion was part of this tradition, and the practitioners were free to choose their gods and goddesses.
As an important aspect of the national revival, it was the vacant traditional Baltic spirituality.
Henrik Hellgren, the chairman of the Swedish Asatru Assembly, an organization trying to spread the message of pre-Christian spiritual tradition in the Scandinavian and European countries. Since the inception of this origination, the members are regenerating this continuity of tradition, which was disrupted for long.
And I think that most religions have at their core this concept of peace in their spirituality.
Cirilo Perez Oxalas Huacatel Uti, the Mayan chief from Guatemala, delivered the message of the conference to the world. Revelation, the voice of the jungle and the messenger of the Mayas. He called on the elders to be prudent and humble, and those whom you guide will be nourished by celestial rays. He said, those who listen to the teachings of these wise men will get protection because the knowledge they have received comes from the spirit of love and well-behavior.
I request my sister Into Pearl Springer to kindly come and try to assist us.
Into Pearl Springer, a famous poetess, laureate and a social activist from Trinidad.
So, the similarities across the traditions. For me then, this conference reaffirms that sitting at the great cosmic table of sublime spirituality are the great spirit of the first peoples, Shungo, my own Orisha, Shiva, Osiris, and in the balance that is critical to nature, sit equally our mother spirits, the creative and sublime life forces of the universe, not coming out of anybody's rib, but at the very center of sublime cosmic spirituality.
Vasundhara Raje Scindia, Chief Minister of the state of Rajasthan, addressed the conference.
Especially to all those people who are elders and the receptacles of tradition through the ages. So a very warm welcome to you all.
Keynote paper presented by Ashok Ji Singhal.
From where the individual starts, and from this spiral goes on to the family, and onwards from the family to the community, then again onwards from community to the nationality, then to entire humanity, ultimately to the divinity.
Master Delpe, a yoga master from USA, who has been guiding many corporate bodies in USA on management, meditation and yoga.
Back, and also the solar plexus chakra and lower chakras. So he's ready? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good.
The best of Rajasthani folk music and performing arts were on display during the meet. Rajasthan is renowned for stunning colors, regaling traditional music and dance. Rajasthan is a land of heroes and sacrifices, with zenith of devotion, something like the famous poetess sage of Mirabai. Traditional drum beating regales. Most of the traditions use drum beats to express their joy, and these drums differ from tradition to tradition. Not only shapes and skin, but also the rhythm and notes vary, though all of them which made audience go down with their enthralling beats. Chief Minister of Rajasthan hosted a dinner for the distinguished guests and personally welcomed them. Traditional music and folk dances of Rajasthan were on display at the most famous venue, Sisodia Gardens. The performances were exceedingly imposing and accompanied with a sumptuous and delicious 6-course dinner. The well-decorated auditorium was full to the brim to visualize the diversity of the World Council of Elders of ancient traditions and cultures. The elders were received at the hall with all fanfare and gaiety and offered tilak and pagadi, the traditional headgear. The elders offered prayers for the peace and brotherhood in world, one after another, representing all the traditions present.
And I think that most religions